Stop everything. Before you put another rupee anywhere, I needed to tell you about the biggest money mistake 90% of Indians make with their short-term goals. And it's costing them lakhs every single year. If you park your short-term money the wrong way, you could lose years of savings not to scams but to bad strategy. And here's the scary part. It usually happens when the goal is just around the corner. Your vacation next year, your wedding in 2 years, or your child's admission. In this video, I'm going to show you exactly how to invest if your goals is 6 months away, 3 years away, or even 8 years away. And trust me, you will never look at your savings account the same way again. What I'm about to reveal in the next 10 minutes has helped many save over crores in the last 2 years alone. And by the end of this video, you'll know exactly why most people are leaving money on the table and how to claim what's rightfully yours. So grab a pen and clear your mind, because in the next 10 minutes, you'll get a masterclass that's worth 50,000 rupees in consulting fees, of course for free. By the way, I'm Nikhil Varghese. I'm a chartered accountant by profession with nearly 2 decades of experience with EY, PwC, and one of India's top wealth management firm before I launched my own startup. This is Finicky, where I simplify money the same way I practice it. So before we dive in, do this for me. Think of 3 goals right now. Short term, maybe a vacation or a new gadget you'll buy this year. Medium term, your dream wedding or a car in 2 to 5 years. Long term, your child's education or a house down payment in 6 to 10 years. Got it? Write them down, because in the next few minutes, you'll know exactly where every rupee should go for maximum impact. Here's the foundation that separates winners from losers in short-term investing. The shorter your timeline, the less risk you should take. But here's what nobody tells you. The definition of risk has changed completely in 2025. Let me paint a picture for you. Imagine you need to get to the airport during peak hour and you absolutely must catch a flight in 19 minutes. What would you do? Take a reliable metro that gets you to the airport in exactly 35 minutes? Or risk an Uber through peak traffic hours, hoping to save 5 minutes but potentially missing your flight entirely? Your money decisions work exactly the same way. Not all your goals are 20 years away. Some are 6 months, some are 6 years away. And here's 2025 reality. India's inflation has dropped to just 1.5% in July 2025, the lowest since 2017. Repo rate is at 6.5%. Banks are giving 5 to 7.5% on FDs. Liquid mutual funds are delivering 6 to 7.1%, and arbitrage funds are consistently giving 6.5 to 7.5%. Which means right now, even conservative short-term investments are generating excellent real returns. The trick is matching the right product with the right timeline. If your goal is less than a year away, your number one job is safety and liquidity. Forget doubling your money. Your focus is, will the money be there when you really need it? The best options are fixed deposits, safe, predictable, and gives you about 5 to 7.5%. Liquid funds, invest in government securities, 6 to 7.1% with withdrawals available in 24 hours. Ultra short duration debt funds, slightly riskier, maybe 6 to 7.5%. Let's take an example. Arjun puts 1 lakh today in a liquid fund. In 8 months, it grows to 1.05 to 1.06 lakhs. Not huge, far better than a savings account at 3%. Think of it like parking your car at a mall. You're there not for the thrill. You want it safe, close, and ready to go when you are. Now let's move to the 1 to 3 year horizon. This is where you can actually afford slightly higher returns without losing sleep. The best options: short duration debt funds, corporate bonds, only high quality, and my favorite, arbitrage funds. Here's how arbitrage works in plain English. Fund managers spot price gaps between cash and future markets. Then they buy low in one, sell high in another, looking in small but safe profits. They keep at least 65% in equities to qualify for equity taxation and park the rest in debt or liquid instruments. So let's look at the recent numbers. Tata Arbitrage Fund gave about 7.5% this year. Invesco India Arbitrage gave about 7.4%. Compare that to a 6.5% FD. After tax, a 1 lakh FD at 6% leaves you with 1,04,200. An arbitrage fund at 6.5% leaves you with 1,05,688. That's 1,500 extra per lakh, and higher your bracket, the bigger the advantage. Let's look at another example as well. Meera is saving 10 lakhs for her wedding in 2 years. FD is at 6.5%. about 11.35 lakhs. Arbitrage at 7%, 11.45 lakhs. Plus tax efficiency. That extra 10,000 can actually fund her honeymoon wardrobe. Now let's move to the 3 to 5 years horizon. This is the tricky middle. Too long for FDs and too short for full equity. The answer, hybrid funds. Balance advantage or aggressive hybrids. Here's why they're actually brilliant. About 65% in stocks for growth and 35% in bonds for stability. If market dips, debt cushions the fall. Historically, aggressive hybrids have delivered 9 to 11% CAGR. Some like JM aggressive hybrid funds have even clocked 21% over the last 3 years. Again, none of these are investment advice. Please do your own diligence before you make your investments. I'm just giving you education in terms of how some of these funds function. I'm just quoting examples so that you have market examples to refer back to. Again, let's look at an example. Imagine you're planning to upgrade your car in 4 years. Put all your money in FDs and inflation eats away the returns. Put it all in stocks and one crash could ruin the entire plan. Hybrids give you growth plus stability. Think of it like a thali. Equity is your spice and bonds are your rice and dal. Together, it's a balanced and fulfilling. Now, when your goal is 5 to 10 years away, you can finally let equity flex. The right weapon, equity mutual fund SIPs or just buy Nifty 50. Why? Because over the time, markets recover. Data shows Nifty 50 has delivered 12.5% CAGR over the last 10 years and 10.6% over the last 15 years. Some large cap funds have even delivered 19.5% CAGR over the last 5 years. Now let's take Kunal's goal, a house down payment in 8 years. He starts his SIPs in large cap funds. Compounding quietly does the heavy lifting. By the time he needs it, his corpus is significantly larger than any debt option could provide. But here's a big warning. Don't confuse investing with gambling. No penny stocks, no stock tips from your cousin. That's not investing, that's pure speculation. Let's add another case. Priya wants to save for her child's school admission in 5 years. If she sticks to FDs, her money won't grow enough to cover rising school fees. If she gambles on small cap stocks, one downturn could set her back completely. But if she chooses a balanced hybrid or a large cap SIP, she gives her child's dream school a real shot. That's why matching timelines with the right product is everything. A quick reality check. Here are the mistakes that derail short-term goals. 1. Chasing high returns on short-term goals. Penny stocks for your wedding fund? That's absolute gambling. 2. Ignoring tax. FD interest is fully taxable. Arbitrage fund saves you lakhs over time. 3. Forgetting inflation. Overall inflation today is 1.55%, but healthcare is rising at 14% every year. 4. Locking money. Don't book your 5-year FDs for 2 years goal. 5. Confusing emergency funds with investments. Keep 6 to 12 months of your expenses aside, even more if you are self-employed. So, here's your short-term investing roadmap. 0 to 1 years FDs, liquid funds, etc. 1 to 3 years debt funds, arbitrage funds and so on and so forth. 3 to 5 years hybrid funds. 5 to 10 years plain simple Nifty 50 or large cap mutual fund SIPs. The golden rule, match your product with your timeline. Get this wrong and your dream vacation, wedding or home could turn into regret. Get it right and every short-term goal becomes 100% achievable. If this gave you clarity, hit the like button and in the comments tell me what short-term goal are you investing for right now. That's it from me. I'm Nikhil Varghese. Share this video and subscribe to learn how to make your finances less tricky with Finicky.